Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. I have a special guest here today. This is my mama.
Love you, baby girl.
She's here visiting, and I was going to make this video yesterday, but my guides told me, like, it was about her. And so my guides told me, you know, why don't you have her just talk about it, right? She's the one I was going to talk about, so she's here today, and I wanted to just share this testimony for you of what she's been doing. Well, how about she just, let's see what, you know, what have you been doing, Mom?
What did I call it? Watering?
She calls it watering.
I've just been drinking water for the last week.
A little louder. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah?
I've been drinking water for the last week, and when I think I'm hungry, I drink some more water and it goes away, so I thought I'd give it a shot.
And what did you say that happened that, you know?
Oh, when I got the flu?
Uh-huh. Talk into the camera.
March 25th, I got the flu, and it was not COVID. I don't believe in that, but I got the regular flu, and I did not eat for over a week, and I realized that all I did was drink fluids. And so I thought, well, I'll just give it. Actually, I did buy food last week to eat, and I took a bite, and it was like, no, I don't think so. And some of it I just threw away unopened, because I just drank water when I thought I was hungry, and I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine, and I am pretty old, so.
She's 66, and you know, I became vegan about 6 years ago, and she was very supportive of that, but it wasn't like she was gonna do it at that time, and you know, so I'm just so proud and happy because she's decided to go plant-based, and so she's been, you know, also eating a lot of veggies and fruit, and she's even eating raw, but all of a sudden, you know, she wasn't even trying, and she let me know, like, you know, I haven't eaten since last Thursday or Wednesday, and I was like, what? Like, do you know how hard that is for people? Like, all of you that are on this journey, that you're fasting and juicing, you know, we know the struggle sometimes with the cravings, and it's a lot of self-discipline, but whenever you're not even hungry, like she was, you know, she wasn't even trying. And that's one of the messages that I wanted to put out today, is that sometimes, you know, things just work out when you're not trying. If you're trying and trying and trying, you're creating resistance. When you're wanting something too much, and you want it and you want it and you want it, you're creating that resistance. So you're actually keeping yourself further from what you want. And so by her doing it without even trying, you know, I think that's why it's just working so well. And what do you want to say? Anything else? What do you want to say?
I always support my daughter, even if I don't always agree with her, but I believe in my daughter, and I believe in her powers, and to me they're real, they're not made up.
If you see her shirt, she's always wearing alien shirts. Ever since I was a little girl, ever since I was born, my mom has been telling me, you know, she's prepared me for this path, for this time that we're in, this shift in humanity, this shift in this global consciousness, this great awakening that we are all witnessing. She has prepared me for this.
Unknowingly.
Unknowingly. She was just being her, you know, she always said, just be you, be weird. You know, I was so weird, and I was proud of it, because she said, you know, be you, and be weird. And I think that's something that not a lot of parents, you know, tell their children. Not a lot of parents tell their children, you know, that aliens are real. She told me from when I was barely able to, you know, 2-3 years old, that aliens are real, angels are real, God is real. It doesn't matter if you don't believe in him. Whatever you believe him to be, just have faith. And now that I'm older, I've experienced the power of God, and I know it's real. Source, creator, you guys know, like. So what I'm saying is, she really prepared me to have that understanding that these things are real. You know, I didn't have proof in it, But I trusted my mom. I thought maybe she's a little crazy, to be honest. Whenever I was younger, I was like, okay, my mom believes in aliens, you know? But as I got older, like I've mentioned in one of my previous videos, I have been contacted by the Pleiadians since 2014. And then I also work with Octurians with my healing. They help with healing energy. So the Pleiadian mission is also my mission, is to raise the vibration of myself and the collective of humanity so we can help Earth ascend and we can help just save everyone. So that is the Pleiadian mission, and like I said, I thought maybe she was crazy, but whenever they contacted me, which I'll save for another video how that went down, but you know, I'm just letting you guys know as I got older, I felt the presence of God. I knew that there was something greater than me that was helping me with things. I got the proof. I got proof of other beings. I got proof of angels. I work with angels. They speak to me, they guide me all the time, and they help me help other people with my prayers and my intention. I've made miracles happen with their help. With their help, yeah. So
there's one thing I'd like to say at the last, if anything, Janet, the 5 precepts that I gave you and your brothers before you left home. Always keep God first, whatever you believe him to be, because I don't care what you believe him to be. He can be an alien for all I know. I don't know. None of us know. But believe in God and put him first. Yourself second. That is not wrong. Because if you do not put yourself next to God, you can't love yourself. You can't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. Then your family, and then, oh hippie me, Mother Earth, and then your job, and you will never, ever get anything wrong. Never.
Life?
And I never told my children, no you don't. Her brother Adam saw angels when he was a toddler, and he told me, and I didn't go, no you don't. I said, oh you do. What is it like? And then when Janet started saying stuff about what she knew and what she felt, I never told her, no you don't. I don't know that you don't, so how could I tell you you don't? Yet as a child, I was always told, no you don't. And I thought I was the weirdo, but actually I think they're the weirdos, so just keep my 5 things in mind. They've really helped me through my life, and I hope they've helped my kids. So.
Yeah, I didn't really understand, you know, as a child, all those things, but as I've gotten older, I've definitely maintained that. God is first, you know, God is first. Without God, creator, source, we wouldn't be.
That's right.
None of us would be here. So we have to honor that energy. We have to honor that energy that gave us this beautiful life that we get to experience here on I call it now heaven on earth. That's what it's becoming, because we're shifting to the 5D, 5th dimensional consciousness way of thinking and reality of viewing life. So it has truly become heaven on earth. And yeah, God first, yourself second, like she said. If you are not putting that time and energy into your own self, like say I'm drained of the week and I'm tired and I'm exhausted and I try to go help someone, I can still help them, no doubt. But if I get plenty of rest, do my meditation, do my breath work, spend time in nature, you know, take my baths. I love my baths. It's like my morning ritual. If I do all those things, I'm so much more prepared and clear-minded to receive messages, to just basically be my full potential, to give that person, to give all of you my full potential, you know, and to give myself my full potential, because God first, yourself second. You know, you have to give also yourself that full potential, you know. If I wasn't feeling the way I do, I wouldn't have made this channel. And so what is after that? God, yourself, Mother Earth?
No. Family.
Earth.
Family, then Mother Earth, and then your job.
Earth first. No? Without Earth, we don't have our family.
Well, maybe I got it reversed, but...
Okay, so we're evolving here, right? We're evolving, right? Either way, I mean, everyone has different perspectives, but keep those 5 things, you know, Mother Earth and your family, whichever order, but I mean, she sees it one way, I see it one way, and that's totally okay. We all have different perspectives. But like
Only
I mentioned,
because men always tend to put their family last, and family should be next.
Last meaning like they put their jobs first.
Yes,
we think we
definitely.
need to, you know, in that sense, they think that they are probably putting their families first because they're thinking that they're working so hard for their family. But real quickly, you know, I'm gonna wrap this up quick, but you know, my dad is an example of that. My parents are both extremely giving. They're almost, you know, I don't want to say there's such thing as too giving, but like I said, when you give, your cup of love can be drained, you know. And so my dad, he also works, he works his life away. And I always try to remind him to make that time for himself. You know, like I said, if you're not at your full potential, you have more to offer everybody else. And so when you're drained like that, it's not good for you or for anybody else, you know. So
keep believing.
Anything else you want to add on that one?
No, just support my daughter. She's good and she knows what she's doing. She amazes me. What can I say?
Anything else about the fasting, like how you're feeling?
Oh, I feel fine. Like I said, tomorrow I'll probably start maybe some more juices, and my little friend's mom brought some fruits and vegetables, so I might just do fruits and veggies for a while, because I do like fruits and vegetables, so I might try that and see what happens.
You know, it's not about forcing yourself to do anything. It's about honoring yourself, honoring your body, honoring the way you feel. So it doesn't matter how fast you get at it or how slow you go, just as long as you don't stop, as long as you keep going.
And the first thing will have to be that God lets me wake up tomorrow morning, and then I will decide. I don't make plans because they usually go awry. I just let God, I wake up in the morning and say, good morning, Lord, what are we doing today? And that's the way I go.
And that's the way to live life, guys. I want to talk about that in a whole separate video because that's a huge topic, is living in the present moment. When you're living in the past or you're living in the future, when you're already thinking of what you're going to do tomorrow, but you're not even you're still at the day before, you're still not even there yet, you're not enjoying the present moment. And when you plan things too much, like she said, you know,
something always goes wrong.
It doesn't usually always work out the way you want, or, you know, something better could have happened if you didn't have that plan. If you leave the possibilities open, right? We are limitless beings. We have limitless potential. And so the possibilities for our life and our blessings are also infinite. So
Amen.
Amen to that. Just leave the possibilities open. You know, she said she's just grateful. That was something super important too. She said she wakes up and she's grateful that she is alive, grateful and to God and to herself, and she's just grateful. She puts that gratitude, that attitude of gratitude out there. And I always say that gratitude equals blessings. If you are not grateful for what you have and what you are, the universe will not bless you with more. If you are grateful, the universe will say, oh, hey, you know, let me go ahead and let's keep this going. So.
And that also goes, even if you feel like crud, people will go, hey, Jean, how are you feeling today? And I say, I'm fine. I feel great. I woke up this morning. And that's even if I don't feel so well. Because if I think on being not feeling well, I'm going to feel worse. So I just choose to be happy. I wake up every day, and it is a choice. I could be grumpy Gus, but I choose not to be. I like to be happy. So I choose happy.
Choose happy. You know, like she said, like I've said previous, you know, even if you've reached a certain point of enlightenment and love and joy, we're still experiencing life. Things still happen. You know, people get sick. Things that we don't really foresee sometimes can happen, and we have to just choose to remain positive. Even if we feel not so great, like she said, you know, you have that choice, and the power of the mind is real. Let me tell you, that's another video. I have some crazy stories to tell y'all about what I have done with the power of my mind, and I've heard from someone that it doesn't matter your level of that you reach, like spiritually or in your life. It doesn't matter what level you're at for your power. What matters is your intention. If that intention is pure and you just want what you want, you can make things happen that people will really find hard to believe. But I have proof, and so that'll be for a later time. So the power of the mind, the power of overcoming those tough times, even when you're dealing with something, just to make that decision, to take that higher route, that higher perspective. And what else? Anything else?
No, I'm fine.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So I want to say thank you to my mom one more time.
Oh, you're welcome, baby girl.
For sharing her, her fasting, which she said she was not trying, but I just wanted to let you guys know that it is never too late.
Amen.
It is never too late. You are still alive. Even if you're not alive, we are eternal beings. We have lived before. We will live again. Your body dies, but your soul lives on, and we are eternal. So it is never too late to make a change, to better yourself, to better your life, to focus on your health,
Mm-hmm.
So, all right.
I love you, baby girl.
I love you too. She'll be visiting again, so we have also other things that we both want to, touch on together because, like I said, she has taught me everything that has prepared me for what we're going through and the things that I'm doing with my life. She has prepared me for that, and so I think it's just really important to not only hear it from me, but to hear it from somebody else, So thank you guys for watching.
See you next time.
See you next time. Something that I need to remember is that, by ourselves, things can flow through us. Ideas, topics, important information, wisdom, it all flows through us. But I find that when I'm talking to somebody who really gets my gears going, it just flows even more. That combination of not just, me flowing by myself, but having a conversation with just one other person, just two of us flowing together, it allows that space to open up even more for more to flow through me. So, talk to me, hit me up, message me, let's talk, let's get it flowing, let's get these doors opening.